Hey y'all, this is my Project 2 video on Chapter 2, and the topic that I chose to speak on is naming ionic compounds, acids, or binary molecular compounds. Here's the problem that I've created. Classify each compound as an ionic compound, an acid, or a binary molecular compound, and provide the appropriate name. The first compound in the list is FeCl3. Ionic compounds are typically made of at least one metal atom and one nonmetal atom. Iron is Fe, it's a metal, and chlorine is Cl, a nonmetal. Metals typically have positive charges and nonmetals typically have negative charges. Therefore, FeCl3 is an ionic compound. To name the ionic compound, you have to first consider the charge of iron. Iron is a special element that can have multiple charges and must be accompanied by Roman numerals indicating its charge in the name. According to the chemical formula, FeCl3 indicates that iron has a charge of 3+. Now that we know the charge of iron, we can follow the easy steps in naming the compound. First, you want to start with the leading element name, which is iron. And then secondly, you want to end the name with the last element followed by "-ide". Here you can see it's written out. FeCl3 means iron 3 chloride. Secondly, this is talking about the two acids that I've created. Both compounds are acids, and one of the biggest giveaways is that acids always contain hydrogen in their name. Acids can either be binary or ternary. Binary meaning two atoms, or ternary meaning more than two. When naming a binary acid, follow these steps. Start with the prefix hydro. Number 2, combine hydro with the non-hydrogen element and add the suffix "-ic". Number 3, end the name with acid. Therefore, HCl equals hydrochloric acid. When naming a ternary oxyacid, follow these steps. Do not include the prefix hydro. Number 2, start the name with the polyatomic ion and add the suffix "-ic" or "-us". What it changes to is dependent on the name of the polyatomic ion. 8 always changes to "-ic" and "-ite" always changes to "-us". And lastly, you always want to end the name with acid. Therefore, HClO2 is the same thing as chlorous acid. Lastly, we have P2O5. P2O5 is a binary molecular compound. Binary molecular compounds are composed of two non-metal elements. When you're naming a binary molecular compound, follow these easy steps. Number 1, binary molecular compounds start with the prefix that correlates with the number of atoms in that element. And number 2, combine the two names together and end the last element with the suffix "-ide". Therefore, P2O5 equals diphosphorus pentoxide. Thank you.